So this is part 3 of how to write an essay for the Cambridge B2 First Certificate. Here's a quick reminder of the question. The key point of the question is life is better today than it was 100 years ago. Do you agree? Now, we've already looked at understanding the question, and then we looked at planning and making notes. Now you're going to reuse those notes to write a top quality content paragraph. You have the first point that you have to cover is health. Now this is the absolute best tip on writing. You're going to write just 3 sentences of around 15 words each. You want to keep your ideas simple. That doesn't mean you use simple language. So you want a clear topic sentence. And then you add to that a supporting sentence. You support your topic. And where you really do well is that you now extend your writing by adding a development sentence. You're developing the point. So let's take a quick look at the notes we made in the planning stage. So life expectancy better than 100 years ago. Now we just have to put that into a sentence. And when we put that into a sentence, we want to explain that clear topic and then add our reasoning. So we write 100 years ago, because of poor medical knowledge, life expectancy was around 55 years. Now that is not a complicated sentence, but it does everything it needs to do. Now we look at the notes to build a supporting sentence. We look at discoveries and development. And we can write a sentence. The development of penicillin and other discoveries have helped extend life expectancy considerably. And we're using a fairly standard grammatical structure, have helped, present perfect, but it does help a lot when you're writing for an exam. And now we do the same for the third sentence, the development sentence. And we pull all of these points together. We can look at the notes overall, and we have the one word there, transformed, because that helps us to focus on where we're going with the development. So we put the ideas together, and we have modern medicine and the use of technology have transformed the way we live for the better. This is not complicated. So when you see it all together, you see this great little content paragraph dealing with the first point, health. 100 years ago, because of poor medical knowledge, life expectancy was around 55 years. The development of penicillin and other discoveries have helped extend life expectancy considerably. Modern medicine and the use of technology have transformed the way we live for the better. And there it is. That's a fantastic content paragraph dealing with the point of health for this essay. Now, all you have to do is do the same for the other point, entertainment. Try to follow a similar thread, and then your own idea, and we've looked at that being communication, the improvement of communication. So you just try the same thing, 3 sentences, topic sentence, supporting sentence, development sentence, around 15 words each, and you end up with a fantastic paragraph. So we're going to look next in part 4, we're going to look at how we create the introductory paragraph and the conclusion to the essay, and then in part 5, how we link all of these parts together. Look forward to seeing you in the next part.